What's going on, everyone? We are a week away from the NBA draft, and the Lakers have the number 17th pick and the 47th pick in the draft. And it's going to be really interesting to see how the Lakers approach this draft. They have been working guys out, doing their due diligence, but there's also the real possibility that the Lakers could potentially trade that draft pick. And we're getting a lot of reports and just speculation that the Lakers are looking to see what are their options with the 17th pick. And now, of course, there's many of us, myself included, that would love to see what can the Lakers draft at number 17 or number 47. But I trust the Lakers to make the right decision, to make the right call. If they have a deal or an offer that they believe is a good offer, then go do that, right? Go take that offer, whether it's other picks, whether it's a player, whether it's, whatever the case may be. Lakers have been absolute just lights out when it comes to finding just gems and undrafted talent or late second round guys or buying picks or whatever. So I'm not worried about if the Lakers end up trading the number 17 pick or something like that. If something like that goes down, I trust the Lakers again, because I know they're gonna find that guy in undrafted, or there's a guy in the second round that they're gonna love that maybe they just buy the pick or whatever, right? That's going to happen if the Lakers really find a guy deemable and somebody that they want to acquire. But the Lakers, again, with those options of hey, do we save the pick and go and make a move for a star? Right, Bradley Beal is the guy that is now we know is available. Do they make a push for him, or do they go for a Buddy Hield, Miles Turner or something like that? Also, reports are coming out that the Lakers are considering and looking at their options about maybe trading back, that they're targeting teams that have multiple draft picks, multiple first round picks, and seeing hey, we like a guy at, that very likely could be in the 20s. Can we turn our 17th pick into the, 25th and 27th pick? Something like that, right? Or maybe even get future pick. Can you get a future asset that now you got two first round picks that maybe you could use to go trade and leverage? And that's what we're seeing. And we're seeing reports that one of the potential targets is the Indiana Pacers, because they have two first round picks as well as a guy named Buddy Hield. So here's the report. So Lakers are exploring trades with teams that have multiple first round picks. Indiana has the 26th, 29th, and 32nd. They also have Buddy Hield, who the Lakers have targeted for years and whose salary is almost identical to Malik Beasley. Come on, Rob. This one is pretty straightforward. So again, the idea is you take the 17th pick, maybe even the 47th pick, something like that, and you go and you try to get the 26th and 29th, or the 29th and 32nd pick. And on top of that, you go get a guy in Buddy Hield, who would be an upgrade over Malik Beasley. They're very similar, very identical players, but Buddy Hield is the more consistent version of the two. And he's a guy that's been targeted by the Lakers for a long time now, a guy that is very coveted by the Lakers. The Lakers had a trade already done and getting ready to finalize with the Sacramento Kings for Buddy Hield until the Russell Westbrook thing happened. So Buddy Hield to the Lakers makes a lot of sense, would give them a consistent shooter. Buddy Hield has expressed the desire to be a Laker before in the past. Granted, he thought he was going to the Lakers. But if you could work something out to where could you turn the 17th pick and the 47th pick into the 29th, the 32nd, and Buddy Hield? If you could do that, that would be beautiful, right? That would be an absolute home run, or even if you just swap, right? Can you get Buddy Hield and the 26th pick for the 17th and Beasley, right? Because they don't the Indiana Pacers aren't going to care the way. Indiana isn't contending for an NBA championship. Buddy Hield is on the last year of his deal. So they're probably losing him for nothing. Or even if they do trade him, they're not getting much of value for him anyway. So do they look at it as hey, we can move up, 9 spots in the draft. That's worth usually another first round pick in and of itself. So we can get the 17th pick. We get Beasley, who's just basically salary swap. And we basically are just swapping the same guy that is kind of irrelevant either way to us, and we get to move up 9 spots in the draft. Like, let's do that. That could be a real thing. That could be something that the Lakers do. The Lakers have some options and some flexibility there. The other possibility and potential is that the Lakers look to maybe acquire, like, say, the 26th and 29th pick, right, for the 17th, and then you work out a deal with those picks, because now they have 3 first-round picks to trade, right? Now they have 2 first this year and 1 next year that they can move to maybe go acquire, again, a Bradley Beal or something like that, or go acquire a Bradley Beal, but still keep a pick, right? Maybe they're able to trade the 26th and then the 2029 pick, but they're able to keep the 29th pick in this year's draft. And then, so it's like, okay, well, we didn't lose our first round. We still get to pick a guy, and we got another guy that we really like and we really want. Gives the Lakers all kinds of potential, all kinds of flexibility, all kinds of different variations of which they could trade, and I love it. I absolutely love the idea of trying to go down this exploratory route. Like, again, and if you can get a player like Buddy Hield in the process, that upgrades the Lakers roster, that makes them better. Again, if you can still maintain and keep your draft pick, that's better, that's great. Now you can still draft a guy, so you basically upgrade Malik Beasley, and you still get a first round pick that you could either trade or do whatever, because you'd still have like Mo Bamba's salary, you'd still have D'Angelo Russell. So you could theoretically go and keep Buddy Hield, and then take like Mo Bamba. Like, let's say the Lakers still want Bradley Beal, right? You could still, if you wanted to, go do the swap, get Buddy Hield, and then on top of that, take D'Lo and Mo Bamba along with the 29th pick in the draft, and trade that and go get your Bradley Beal. And so you just got your dead-eye scorer or shooter, and then you got your, playmaking combo guard that can score and put the ball in the hoop. Like, again, it's these nice little upgrades that the Lakers can do. At the end of the day, I trust Rob Pelinka. The guy has shown time and time again the ability to just turn water into wine. The guy he's patient. He understands how this works. He's done a great job of just making and righting ships when it needs to be, put a championship contender together, upgraded the next year. And if Anthony Davis doesn't go down and get hurt, like, that's something I feel a lot of people like forget and just like leave out of translation. The year after the Lakers won the NBA championship, like, people act like Rob Pelinka just blew up the roster. No, like, he upgraded the roster, got a ridiculous amount of praise. Everyone had the Lakers locked in to win the championship. They get Dennis Schroeder and Montrezl Harrell added to this roster. Go get Andre Drummond, and like, they were stacked. And up 2-1 against the Phoenix Suns, and then Anthony Davis got hurt, and everything changed. If AD doesn't get hurt, the Lakers probably go back-to-back and win back-to-back championships. And then the Lakers at that point, LeBron James and Anthony Davis want Russell Westbrook. Rob Pelinka already had other deals lined up, again, Buddy Hield being one of them. But your 2 stars that just won you a championship said, hey, we want this guy. You're looking at it as like, well, LeBron James and Anthony Davis are going to miss 30-plus games a year, so it'd be nice to have a guy that's I mean, the idea of Russell Westbrook made a world of sense. Rob Pelinka went and makes the deal to keep his stars happy. It doesn't work, and then he immediately figures out a way to turn water into wine again. And we're back in the Western Conference Finals. So I fully trust and believe in Rob Pelinka and his abilities as a GM. I think he has more than proved himself on numerous occasions over the course. I expect him to find the right deals, continue to stay patient. The Lakers don't necessarily have to do anything. That's the luxury. That's the beauty. The Lakers could just fully run it back and see how we look, and things could go great. I mean, we were one of the best teams in the entire league post the trade. We had best defense, top 7 offense, like, in the Western Conference Finals. So the Lakers could just stand pat, say, hey, give us a full offseason, a full training camp, a full preseason, and see how this goes. And if it's not going the way that we want, or we don't look as good as we had hoped, you always have the trade deadline and those kind of moves and those kinds of adjustments, and you a minor tweak or two, and all of a sudden Lakers are hoisting the NBA championship trophy, right? Like that is a very real possibility. But I love the options that the Lakers have. I love kind of the position that the Lakers are in, period. And I trust Rob to get it done. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. So love to hear thoughts and opinions. However you feel, let me know down in the comments below. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you think I love the flexibility? I love the options. Do you think that they go the two first routes? Do you think they get Buddy Hield and a first? Do you think, what do you think the route that you would like to see would be? Love to hear it down in the comments.